Hash rate. Let us see a few predefined other macros like here. If I like to print the current time in C programming, I can use this preprocessor predefined macro called __time__. Okay. The same way, if you like to print the current date, I can use __date__. And there is a one more very useful macro called null. Okay, the value of the null is 0. So in place of the 0 for the readability, okay, for the readability, I use here null, this one. Let's see here. So here it is printing the current time as per your system time 11:28 and the date is April 19, 2022. Null value equal to 0. So this null value equal to 0, this is very useful when we are working with the data structure concepts. Okay, instead of writing the 0, I can use the word here null for the certain validations. Hash rate. Let's see here one more preprocessor directive called hash ifdef hash else hash endif. Like here, I define the macro variable hash defined by 3.14. So I'm writing the code here hash if def of pi. So I define this pi variable there. Then it prints the pi is defined. Otherwise, else. It's nothing but a if else statement. But here for the hash if f, there should be a corresponding hash and if. If you like to write the else part here, you need to write here using the hash else preprocessor directive. Then I display PA is not defined. Okay, simple, just execute it. So it is showing the PA is defined. Let's remove this statement. Now execute it. So now it is showing the PA is not defined. Hash strings. Let's see the example on different preprocessor directives hash to hash and if and hash else. So like here, I define OS variable hash define OS2. Okay, let's say that's something operating system version. So what I'm doing here is hash if OS equal to 1. Okay, but they define the OS value as the 2, so this condition is the fails. It doesn't execute this statement. And hash else if OS equal to 2, operating system version equal to 2. Hash else if OS equal to 3, operating system version equal to 3, else version is not defined. Okay, so what happens here is when I would like to execute some certain functionality of the code based on by changing this versions. Okay, I can write that particular code within this particular whenever these are matches. So I don't need to use these comments. I don't need to remove the lines of the code to execute the different kind of the code whenever this version is changing here. Simply instead of the 2, if I keep the value here, the corresponding code for this OS version 1 will be executed. If I keep the value here is the 3 OS equal to 3, the code will be executed. And if you define it, if you not define it, then else part will be executed. So this is the advantage with this hash if, hash elif, and hash else, hash end key preprocessor directives here. Okay. See, instead of writing the hash else if, generally in the else if ladder we write hash if, then if else if else if else if multiple condition. Instead of the else if, I write here elif, elif. Okay, let's check it here. See, operating system version is 2. Now it is printing. The corresponding code for that one is executed here.